Bottom of the fifth inning, it's 3-1 Evansville over Lake Erie. Well, folks, we apologize. We went down on our Otters Digital Network stream. Not sure how long we were down for, but we are back and running now, so thank you for bearing with us through the technical difficulties. Terrence Marin winds and fires the first pitch, a fastball low to Walner Espinal, and the count is 1-0. We had some internet issues here in Avon, Ohio. Now the next pitch. Fastball low, 2 balls and no strikes. So again, not sure how much we missed, but we're back. Marin kicks and deals home. Here's a line drive through the left side, base hit. And Espinal on first as a leadoff base runner. So that'll bring up Sam Franco. Evansville leads it 3-1, and we're in the home fifth. Righty on righty matchup. Franco singled his first time at the dish, a Purdue Boilermaker in his collegiate days. Marin steps and deals home. First pitch low, back pick to first, close play. In with a slide is Espinal. And the count is 1-0 for Franco. Marin comes to the set. Now the pitch home. High chopper out towards short. Backhanded by Zinn. No play to second. Instead will go to first. A long stretch. And they're going to say that Phillips was pulled off the bag. Well, that's going to get charged as an error because would have been an out if it was a good throw. It looks like they'll have it as a base hit on the scoreboard, but I don't know how you would have it as a base hit because the umpire said that he was safe because he was pulled off the bag. So now at the plate, Jared Watkins. Here's the first pitch to him. Squares the bunt, drops it down foul toward the Lake Erie third base dugout, 0-1. To me, and this is just one man's old opinion, but probably should be an error. It was a close play, but if first base umpire Adam Morgan doesn't signal that he was safe because Phillips is off the bag, then, well, you can make it a hit. Here's a bunt attempt, drop down the third base side. Mendham picking it up, throws to first, not in time. Watkins beats it out, and it's a bunt single. So the base is loaded, nobody out. We're in the fifth inning. Here comes Logan Thomason. And trouble here for Marin. He's got to figure out a way to work out of this one. Lake Erie, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. Evansville, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Marin asking for a new baseball, gets it. He toes the rubber right in the middle of the mound. And the right-hander at the set, the pitch. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-0. It sounded like that clipped a piece of Thomason. Sounded like a bang bang before going into the mitt. Now the 1-0. Breaking ball low, 2 balls and no strikes to the 2-hole hitter. Tying run on second. Go ahead run on third here in the fifth. These are the scenarios where Evansville has faltered this year. Can they make it different right now? The pitch. Fastball low, 3-0. Well, first you have to throw a strike. Marin comes to the set. Now the 3-0 delivery. And there's a fastball down Broadway, strike 1. Marin gave up a run in the first inning. Saw 4 batters in the second, no damage, then back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. Here's the 3-1. Fastball grounded down the third baseline, fair ball. This sneaks past Mendham, and it'll head for the Crushers' bullpen. Picked up in left field by Bednar. Rounding third, heading for home, Watkins. And we have time called. That might have snuck out of the field of play into foul territory, or it got caught under the railing. So our third base umpire, Archer Flores Pareda, coming to have a look at it. Bednar threw his hands up, calling for time. And I think it's going to be a ground rule double. Well, it's a tie game. So Watkins will have to head back to third. Coming in to score Espinal and Franco, and it's 3-3. A 2 RBI, 2-bagger for Thomason, his second double tonight. 12th, or rather 14th of the year, RBIs 22 and 23. Now at the plate, Jack Harris, Lake Erie looking to take the lead. 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. First pitch from Marin, swung on, lined off the glove of a leaping Mendham at 30, runs into the umpire, and now they have Thomason stranded in between second and third. The throw goes home as Watkins was breaking for the plate. Ball thrown away. It gets past everybody in the infield, goes into shallow left. 2 runs come in. Sin down on the turf in between third and home. I don't know if that ball hit him, might have hit him in the face. I have no monitor to look at the replay. Everything happened so fast on that last play. And Zinn might have gotten clocked. Well, disastrous events for Evansville rather, transpiring here in this 5th inning. Marin has given up 4 runs already. Standing on third now, Harris. Zinn gets up, seems to be okay after Catherine Fonts checking on him. It's going to be a 2 RBI single plus 2 advancements for Harris. Unbelievable. 5-3, Lake Erie leads it. And out of nowhere, this offense comes to life, springing 4 runs upon Marin. Now the infield will have to play in. There's still nobody out. This is reminiscent of what happened against the New England Knockouts. Marin kicks and deals from the stretch. First pitch swung on, hammered high, deep to left, backing up Bednar. He's at the track, leaps, crashes into the wall, can't make the catch. Coming in to score Harris, and sliding into second, Bird. RBI double. So Marin giving up 6 base hits to begin the inning. 5 runs come in to score. Here comes Max Peterson. What a horrendous inning this has turned out to be. All you can do is just shake your head. Max Peterson coming out to the mound. Lake Erie takes a 6-3 lead. Short talk there. Can only imagine what he said. And the life has been sucked out of Evansville here in the 5th. This Crushers unit had a total of 5 hits in the last game. Last 2 games, actually, against Sussex. They have 8 tonight. Now at the plate, Ronald Washington. The kick and the pitch from Marin. Breaking ball in for, nope, missed high, maybe inside, I don't know. Looked good to me, but call the ball, and it's 1-0. Runner on second. Still nobody out here in this 5th inning. Here's the 1-0. And it drops in for a strike. Well, let's just hope this doesn't turn in to what happened against New England, when the first 12 men of the inning reached base and all of them scored. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Fastball, a strike, 2-1. Hey, want to make your lawn and landscape look like a field of dreams? Make sure to use 10 Barge professional brand products. Pick them up at any of the 3 locations, beautifying the communities we live in and the grass we walk and play on, all since 1940. Now the pitch. Marin misses inside, 3 balls and a strike. A 5-run fifth for Lake Erie. Now the 3-1. Swung on, lifted in the air toward the left center gap, ranging over to Giacomo, makes the catch. There's finally an out. So it'll be John Tuccillo coming to the plate. Tuccillo 0 for 2. Runner on second base. 1 gone here in this 5th frame. Now the pitch to Tuccillo. And it's in there for a strike. The count 0-1. Tuccillo signed with Lake Erie as a free agent December 18th of 2022. Here's the 0-1 delivery. And this is swung on, shot out toward the right center alley. Ranging over and making the catch, Olin. And there's 2 gone. And he came back to Lake Erie after the offseason. Has a great arm behind the plate. He struggled at the plate tonight, though. Now the Crushers sending their 9th man to the plate this inning. Here comes Noah Marcoux. They lead at 6-3 over Evansville. Marin, the right-hander, kicks and deals. Breaking ball low, bounced in there, and Brown blocked it. Marin stepping off the rubber. Wants to think things over, now gets back on it. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at the top of the zone, a strike. Evens the count now for Marcoux. Marcoux in his first game with the Lake Erie Crushers this year. Now the pitch to him. And he takes maybe a little bit outside. Another close pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Marcoux spending time with Eastside in the United Shores Baseball League the last 2 seasons. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul back our way toward the press box. 2-2. He batted .318 last year. 26 games played. 2 homers, 12 RBIs, 7 doubles. Marin at the set. A look to second, he comes home. Breaking ball low, 3-2. Well, Marin is labored here in this 5th inning. 6 base hits in a row, leading to 5 Crushers runs. Tough pill to swallow. Now the 3-2. Grounder hit out towards second, fielding it cleanly. Mattis, throw to first, inning over. Damage has been done as Lake Erie has put a number on Evansville here in the 5th, scoring 5. They take a 6-3 lead, and we'll take it to inning number 6 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Pedro Echemendia back on the rubber for Lake Erie. We're in the away sixth, and well, the Crushers plating 5 runs in the 5th inning to take a 6-3 lead over Evansville. Dakota Phillips leading it off for the Otters. The right-hander's first pitch is a breaking ball, misses just outside, and the count is 1-0. Echemendia with 74 total pitches, 46 strikes. The right-hander fires in the 1-0, misses outside, 2 balls and no strikes. He's ready, the pitch, and that time it finds the zone. He has looked good since the 2nd inning. 3 scoreless innings in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th frames. Back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. He comes home. 2-1, a dribbler back to the mound, knocked down by Echemendia. My apologies, throws to first, and there is 1 down. That's the 3rd play that the pitcher has made tonight. And now it'll be Randy Bednar coming up. Otters trail 6-3 to Lake Erie. Bednar, 10 homers, 27 RBIs, 1 for 2. Able to extend his hit streak to 4 games with a single in the 3rd. What kind of response can Evansville come up with after getting blasted in the last inning? First pitch misses outside, and the count 1-0 to Bednar. Well, they came back in yesterday's game. The righty offers up, breaking ball in for a strike. But this Lake Erie staff, #1 in ERA in the entire Frontier League. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit out towards the shortstop, fielding it cleanly. Watkins throws to first, 2 down. Well, ever since that 2nd inning, Echemendia has looked sharp. Gave up 2 runs in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, and now it's Mason White at the plate. First pitch to him. Breaking ball, low and in, count 1-0. White 0 for 6 in the series against Washington, but he did walk twice, stole a base. He hammers the next pitch on a line right to the first baseman, Marcoux, and he grabs it. Well, that's a tough break for a kid who's been struggling, and White will head back to the dugout, a 1-2-3 inning, as it is now 10 in a row retired for Echemendia. Lake Erie 6, Evansville 3 after 5.5 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Eight, 9-1 in the order for Lake Erie. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. They lead it 6-3 over Evansville. Terrence Marin's first pitch fouled back off the bat of Walner Espinal, and the count is 0-1. Espinal lined down the third base line, a single his last time up, 1 for 2 tonight. Now the next offering from Marin. This is popped up on the infield. Second baseman Mattis calling for it. Makes the catch, 1 down. Well, needless to say, Marin has to have a bounce back inning here. Marin spending time down in the Mexican League to begin this season. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Doesn't miss by much, maybe a little outside. 1-0 to Sam Franco. Played with Sarapero de Saltillo. The 1-0. Here's a Baltimore chop to third, taken foul by Mendham. Marin only saw action this year out of the bullpen. But now, ever since coming with Evansville, he has been asked to be in the starting role. The pitch, breaking ball low, and the count is 2-1. Righty on righty matchup. The wind and the pitch. Fastball below the knees, 3 balls and a strike. Just seems like Marin hasn't had his best command tonight. Really, one bad inning is what's cost him. He deals 3-1 way upstairs, and that will head back for the screen. Might have even gotten a piece of Franco. Think it missed him, though. Well, it's a 1-out base runner. Here comes the leadoff hitter, Jared Watkins. Marin also spent time with the Chicago White Sox. Was picked up by them out of Modesto Junior College, a school in California. The right-hander from the stretch kicks and deals. Fastball hammered high, deep to right, but this is right at Oland. And he barely had to move, took one step back to make the catch, and there's 2 gone. So now it'll be Logan Thomason. Runner on first, 2 gone. Lake Erie leads at 6-3. Marin was picked up by Chicago on July 12th, 2010. That's how long he has been in the league for. Here's his first pitch home to Thomason. Runner goes, fastball low, throw to the bag, on a bounce, late. So Franco, with his second swipe tonight, moves up into scoring position. Still 2 gone in the inning. Thomason 2 for 3, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. Marin at the set, kicks and deals. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses low. Wind blowing out toward left field now, opposed to blowing in from earlier. The 2-0 swung on, a bullet to left field. This will drop in front of Bednar, takes it on a bounce. Being waved around third is Franco. He will score uncontested as the ball was cut off by the third baseman Mendham. Make it a 7-3 Crushers lead. Third hit of the game for Thomason. Well, he struggled against Sussex County, and he had a brutal road trip against New Jersey and Sussex County combined, but my goodness, as he tore up Terrence Marin today. Now at the plate, Jack Harris, the 3-hole hitter, had a 2 RBI single his last time up. First pitch to him, fastball misses low. Righty on righty matchup. Now the next pitch home. Runner goes to second. Fastball swing and a miss. Throw from Brown. It'll skip into center field. Now trying for third, Thomason. and there will be no throw from DiGiacomo. Make it an E2. That's the first error of the year from Brown. And these Crushers have been stealing all over him tonight. A 3-1 count for Harris. And the pitch from Marin. This is lifted in the air, down by the first base side, across the white chalk near the first base coach's box. And Phillips will range over, make the grab in foul territory. 6 in the books. Another run comes in to score for Lake Erie, and they lead at 7-3 over Evansville. Top of the 7th inning, Alec Olin leading it off. Bottom third of the Otters order due up. And it is the right-hander, Pedro Echemendia, back on the rubber. We have time called. Andy McCauley having a word with our third base umpire, Archer Flores Pareda. Now, home plate umpire mixing it up with catcher John Tuccillo. Not sure what McCauley is discussing down there. Conversation seems to be over, though. So Olin 0 for 2. He's hit the ball hard twice. First pitch from the right-hander, breaking ball, misses outside. And the count is 1-0. We'll be back tomorrow, a 6:05 start time for the Saturday contest. The 1-0 pitch, ground ball hit by Olin out towards short, fielding it cleanly. Watkins throws to the bag at first, one gone. And then on Sunday, we will close things out. Last game before the All-Star break, a 2:05 first pitch. Speaking of pitches, 84 total for Echemendia, 52 strikes. He's looked sharp tonight. After a rocky start, he has been terrific since. The pitch, and it drops in for a strike to Logan Brown. The count is 0-1. Brown 0 for 2. Echemendia deals. Fastball misses outside, 1-1. Fly out to second, fly out to the pitcher for Brown tonight. He bats left-handed. The wind and the pitch. Fastball away, 2 balls and a strike. The American flag blowing back in. It's been all over the place today. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2 for Brown. That's what you get when being here on the shores of Lake Erie. I mean, we are right on the lake, just 5 minutes or so away, and the next pitch tapped at the plate, foul. We'll try it again for Brown, but the weather so unpredictable at a place like this. let's just be thankful that no rain has come about. Now the 2-2 from Echemendia. This is swung on, lifted in the air, left side, down by the line, chasing after it, Washington, and this will land foul as Washington couldn't get there, and Brown will come back to the plate with a 2-2 count. Right-hander warming up in the Lake Erie bullpen. Nobody warming up for Evansville. Echemendia into the wind. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Got it by Brown. And there's two gone here in the 7th. Now coming to the plate, Delvin Zinn, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. My goodness, is Echemendia just dominated from the 3rd inning on. All of the damage done for Evansville in the 1st and 2nd frames. First pitch, a breaking ball, bounces into Zinn. It'll go back to the backstop, count 1-0. The right-hander gets the sign. Here comes his 1-0 pitch, and it's another breaking ball low. Zinn has moved all around in the batting order for Evansville in his early tenure. The pitch, and he takes one outside. 3 balls and no strikes. We've seen him bat the leadoff. We've seen him bat 9th. We've seen him bat 6th. Now the 3-0 pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner. Well, if he keeps hitting the way he does, Andy McCauley will be hard-pressed to keep him at the bottom of the order. The pitch to him, and he fouls it back over the screen. The count now full. Zinn, a 7 for 12 series against Washington. He was 5 of 6 in steals as well. Now the 3-2. And he lifts it out of play. We'll try it again. But Zinn, even before the Washington series, really started to get things going against New England. Echemendia into the motion. Here comes the payoff pitch. This is lined back up the middle, and charging, diving is Fico. He did not know he did. He made the catch, robbing a base hit of Delvin Zinn. That'll do it here in the 7th. Stretch time at Crusher Stadium. Lake Erie 6, Evansville 3 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Check that. Lake Erie 7, Evansville 3. Bottom of the 7th inning, and we have a new arm on the rubber for Evansville. It's Ryan Wiltsey, He winds and fires the first pitch to Vincent Bird Jr. Foul ball hit to the right side. This will get out of play, and the count is 0-1. Lake Erie leads Evansville 7-3. And the difference in this one, a 5-run fifth inning for the Crushers. Wiltsey into the motion. He comes home. And the 0-1 is a breaking ball. Drops in a little bit low. And the count 1-1. So Terrence Marin's day is over. Here's the pitch. Check swing from Bird. He offered up. Pitch was low, and the count is 1-2. Marin's final line, 6 innings. Gave up 7 runs, 4 earned, 9 hits, 3 walks, 3 Ks. Wiltsey deals home. And the 1-2 is a breaking ball, bounces in there. So the Otters looking for some late night magic tonight. Can the bats come through? Here's the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball called, strike 3. Bird down for the second time tonight on strikes. He's out number 1. And in this 7th inning, stepping to the plate, Ronald Washington. Washington 0 for 3 tonight. Most recently flew out to center field. Righty on righty matchup. Wiltsey comes home, and it's a fastball that misses high. Hey fans, visit EvansvilleOtters.com under the Game Day tab to find your digital game day program, which features season information, Otters Insider Stories, a kids page, and stuff from our sponsors in 2024. 1-0 pitch misses the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. Washington 2 for 11 with a home run and 2 RBIs in the series against Sussex. He skies the next pitch onto the infield right side. Second baseman Mattis calls for it, and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs from Ryan Wiltsey out of the bullpen. Wasn't sure if we were going to see Wiltsey today because, well, he's been in that long relief role the last couple of outings. His last time on the bump back against New England on July 6th. 3 innings, no runs, 2 hits, 2 Ks. He winds and fires the first pitch home, a fastball high to John Tuchillo, and the count is 1-0. Johnny T, 0 for 3 today, a strikeout, a line out, and a ground out. Wiltsey kicks and deals. Fastball misses outside, and it's 2-0. Bases empty, 2 gone in the 7th. Lake Erie leads it 7-3. Wiltsey gets the signal, steps behind, now comes home. Fastball in there for a strike, and the count is 2-1. Wiltsey looks like he would go from the stretch, then drops that front foot back behind him before bringing it up and home. Here's the 2-1. Grounder hit to the left side of the infield. Zinn charging. He throws to first, and the shortstop ends the 7th inning. A 1-2-3 out of the bullpen for Wiltsey, setting the Crushers down in order. Lake Erie 7, Evansville 3, and we'll take it to the 8th on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Top of the 8th inning, first pitch swinging for Giovanni DiGiacomo as he fouls it off to the left side, and it is out of play. Christian Scafidi on the rubber now for Lake Erie as they lead Evansville 7-3. Righty on lefty matchup. Scafidi, a 2024 All-Star selection. Fastball misses a little bit outside to DiGiacomo, and the count is 1-1. 7 innings of work for Pedro Echemendia. Gave up 3 runs, 2 earned. That was on 5 hits, 2 walks, 4 Ks. The pitch, DiGiacomo grounds this one weakly to the left side, charging the third baseman, and the throw is in time. What a play! Thomason getting out of his squat at third quickly, and he had to transfer it from his glove to his throwing hand. And the throw to Marcoux just beating DiGiacomo. There's 1 gone in the 8th. Now at the plate, Gary Mattis. Mattis 0 for 2. He walked and scored in the first inning. Evansville has not scored since the second. Here's the pitch to him. And he hits a ground ball to the first baseman, Marcoux. Steps on the bag unassisted. 2 quick outs for Scafidi. Now Scafidi, arguably the best reliever in all of the Frontier League. He has been marvelous this year. And you look at his numbers, they are eye-popping. 27 appearances, including tonight, 30 prior innings, and a .90 ERA. They'll now face David Mendham. First pitch from the right-hander, fouled away to the left side, out of play. I mean, that is just absurd. Makes you wonder, why in the world has he not been picked up yet by an affiliated club? A .90 whip as well. 31 strikeouts, 6 walks. He deals, and the 0-1 grounded to the second baseman. Espinal fields cleanly, throws to first, and that'll do it. A 1-2-3 inning. That was quick. And we'll head to the home half of the 8th. Lake Erie 7, Evansville 3 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Bottom of the 8th inning. And Ryan Wiltsey back on the rubber to face this Lake Erie order. They lead at 7-3 over Evansville. First pitch swinging, and this is popped up off the bat of Noah Marcoux. Very shallow left center backing up. The shortstop Delvin Zinn, and there's 1 gone. A good start. 1 pitch, 1 out. And Wiltsey worked a 1-2-3 in the 7th inning, trying to do the same here in the 8th. Evansville will need some kind of magical comeback tonight if they want to take down the Crushers. Now at the plate, Walner Espinal. We'll be back tomorrow with the middle game, and then on Sunday it's the series finale. First pitch from the right-hander, Wiltsey. Bouncing ball, blocked by Brown, 1-0. Take a look at some other scores here in the Frontier League tonight. After the next pitch from Wiltsey, he steps and delivers home, and the 1-0 is in there for a strike to even the count for Espinal. New England trailing Trois-Rivières 5-0 in the top of the ninth. Tri-City taking down New Jersey at home, a 7-3 finish. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and excuse me, swing there from Espinal was completely fooled by the bender from Wiltsey. Wiltsey, a four-seam fastball, curveball, cutter, splitter. That one was the traditional curve. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Oh, Wiltsey is carving up the Crushers here in the eighth. 2 outs and the base is empty. Here comes Sam Franco. Lake Erie leads it 7-3. Ottawa trailing to Quebec in the bottom of the eighth inning, 7-3. That game at the Titans' place. Washington beating Florence 7-4 on the road in the bottom of the fifth inning. Wiltsey comes home with the first pitch, and it's on the inside corner, a strike to Franco, 0-1. Sussex County beating New York in the bottom of the seventh, 3-1. 2 more games tonight. Windy City beating Schaumburg 4-2 in the top of the fifth inning. Swing and a miss on the next offering from Wiltsey, 0-2. And Gateway leading Joliet in the bottom of the sixth, 3-1 at home. Then there's this game, 7-3 Lake Erie, and we're in the eighth. Wiltsey steps and deals the 0-2. Breaking ball misses low. Boy, Schaumburg has been in an awful way, dropping another series, losing 2 games to Joliet yesterday in a doubleheader. They are 4-6 in their last 10. They can, continue to drop in the standings. Now the 1-2. Another breaking ball low. We'll try it at 2-2 now for Franco. The center fielder, 2 for 2, a couple of runs scored, 2 stolen bases today. He's been productive in that 9-hole. Now the pitch from Wiltsey. Fastball, swing and a miss. 1-2-3 innings, 6 up, 6 down out of the bullpen for Ryan as he sets Lake Erie down in order again. They lead at 7-3. We'll take it to the ninth. One last chance for the Crushers. For the Otters on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Christian Scafidi back on the rubber, and we're in the top of the ninth inning, middle third of this Otters order due up. Dakota Phillips leading it off. Lake Erie 7, Evansville 3. We'll see what we can do here in the ninth inning. One last chance for the Otters. First pitch from Scafidi, fouled back, and the count is 0-1. Well, you're going up against the best reliever in the Frontier League, a guy who should arguably be at the affiliated level by this point. Not sure what else scouts are looking for. The right-hander comes to the set, and now the 0-1. Breaking ball misses a little bit low. We gave you the numbers last year, Scafidi with 3 rivers, and this has been a completely different season for him. Swing and a miss on the pitch, and Phillips down in the count 1-2. And well, you have to give credit to the pitching coach, Jonathan Albaladejo, former major leaguer in his own right. And Albaladejo, part of the 2009 New York Yankees, who went on to win the World Series. He has commanded this pitching staff this year. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-2 now for Phillips. And Albaladejo, more of a quiet guy that works with the staff, but as Zane Bloom put it, the Crushers broadcaster, he's got that telekinesis. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3. Phillips can't believe it. Bending down at the plate saying, "Are you kidding me?" And, well, pretty much impossible to tell from where we're sitting in the press box if that was a strike or not. I called games here for Lake Erie last year. And 2 ownerships ago, before Tom Kramer came, the old owner put the press box down the third baseline. First pitch, swing and a miss for Randy Bednar, and the count 0-1. Almost everywhere else in the league, the press box centered behind home plate where it should be. Now the pitch, and Bednar takes a strike, 0-2. That's a whole nother story. Scafidi comes to the set. Now the 0-2 delivery. And it's hit back over the screen, foul. Bednar stays alive. Base is empty, 1 out in the 9th. Lake Erie leads it 7-3. Scafidi ready. He deals. Fastball high. That was near the head of Bednar. He ducked out of the way. And the count 1-2. Bednar 1 for 3 tonight. Singled in the 3rd. A line out and a ground out. Now the next offering. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts now for Scafidi. And Evansville down to their final out. So it's the designated hitter, Mason White, coming up. Lake Erie leads it 7-3 tonight. Scafidi, the right-hander, tosses home the first pitch, line back to the screen, and the count 0-1. Terrence Marin in line for the loss. He will move to 0-3. Pedro will be in line for the win. Next pitch, off the outside part of the plate, and the count is 1-1. Echemendia put together a really nice performance for Lake Erie as the starter, going 7 innings. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Lake Erie down to their final strike. But give credit to Ryan Wiltsey out of the bullpen. He pitched 2 scoreless frames. Scafidi winds and fires, ground ball back over the mound. This should do it. Fielded cleanly by the second baseman Espinal. Throw to first, and that's your ball game. Evansville drops the series opener tonight to the Lake Erie Crushers, 7-3 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Evansville drops the series opener to the Lake Erie Crushers, 7-3 tonight at Crushers Stadium in Avon, Ohio. Final score in the box score recap coming your way in the post-game show. Evansville jumped on the board first in the top of the first inning, 2 runs off 2 walks. Giovanni DiGiacomo and Gary Mattis drawing free passes. Dakota Phillips then hit an RBI single with 1 out to left center, and DiGiacomo came in to score. On the play, the throw went to home. Phillips was going to second, and Mattis was going to third, and then the throw went to second base. It was thrown into the outfield from the catcher, John Tuccillo, which allowed another run to come in. And at the time, that made it 2-0. Lake Erie got 1 in the bottom of the first, a leadoff walk for Jared Watkins, and then later in the frame, after a double from Logan Thomason, Jack Harris had a sacrifice RBI fly to make it a 2-1 game. Evansville scored their final run in the second inning. It was a 2-out rally sparked by Delvin Zinn. He singled, then the next batter, Giovanni DiGiacomo, singled. On the play, it was a diving effort from the right fielder, Jack Harris, couldn't come up with it. Ball caromed into center field, and on the play, Zinn went all the way from first to home. Good hustle, but that finalized the scoring from Evansville tonight. And then there was 19 in a row retired from the third inning on, the final out in the third inning. And then it was 6 straight frames from the Lake Erie staff to go 1, 2, 3, and that made it an extremely efficient game here tonight. But in the meantime, Lake Erie having their big inning in the 5th, scoring 5 runs, 6 hits to lead off the frame. And it was a single from Walner Espinal, single from Sam Franco, single from Jared Watkins that loaded the bases, 2 RBI double from Logan Thomason, RBI single from Jack Harris, Vincent Bird with an RBI double as well. And then the Crushers just never looked back, added another in the 6th inning after already leading by a score of 6-3, and they finalized the game in the 6th inning with a Sam Franco 1-out walk. He later came in to score on an RBI single from Logan Thomason. That made it a 7-3 game. Final box score tonight: Evansville 3 runs, 2 earned, 5 hits, 2 errors, 3 left on. Lake Erie 7 runs, 4 earned, 9 hits, 1 error, and they had 5 left on. Taking the win was Pedro Echemendia. He moves to 2-1 on the year, and the starter went 7 innings, giving up 2 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks on 5 hits. Then Christian Scafidi came out of the bullpen in the final 2 frames, went 6 up, 6 down, and he struck out 2. And, well, for Evansville, Terrence Marin pitched in the start of the game, excuse me for the pause, went 6 innings, gave up 7 runs, 4 earned on 9 hits, walked 2 and struck out 3. And then Ryan Wiltsey came out of the bullpen, and he went 1, 2, 3, and then Chip Korbacher went 1, 2, 3 as well. So the bullpen did a nice job, but all the damage coming to the starter. Marin drops to 0-3 on the year. Final time of today's game, 2 hours and 5 minutes. Our game time temperatures at 80 degrees, sunny skies. It was a nice day at Crusher Stadium, and tomorrow Evansville looks to even the series. They will play at 6:05 p.m. Eastern time. That's 5:05 Central time. Hope to see you there. Hope you enjoyed tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. This is Kyle Chandler saying hope to see you tomorrow. But until then, God bless and enjoy the rest of your night.